It's your man Dominique. I'm here with your man Ant at the bottom, and it looks like
What up, world?
Ray to the left, okay, or to the right. My right. All
All
right.
my people.
We're here to talk sports, talking sports. We about to get this episode started. Let's get it on. We're here to talk about trade season and potential trades. Who should make a trade? Who shouldn't make a trade? But we're gonna start right now with the Knicks. They traded for Cam Reddish, and
Cam Reddish.
the pick is protected. That was sent back to Atlanta. So they traded for a first round 2022 first round pick, heavy protected, along with Kevin Knox, and Cam Reddish
Kevin
was
Knox.
sent up to New York.
Mm.
So, first initial thoughts. How do you feel about this trade, Ant?
I don't agree with the trade. I don't agree with the trade. I don't think the Hawks got something valuable in return for Reddish and Solomon Hill and the picks. And Kevin Knox, I don't see him as beneficial to the Hawks because Knox, he has not done anything, and he has not had a good performance ever since he was drafted by New York. Now, it's beneficial for Cam Reddish, possibly Solomon Hill, because definitely see Cam Reddish, helping out the team due to his performance and his skills and productivity that he had put on with Atlanta. So, yeah, that's what I say.
Okay. All right. What about you, Ray?
I think it was a good trade. I think it was a good trade because you're bringing back two former teammates on Duke. I think it's gonna help RJ Barrett build up his confidence. He is confident already. He's doing a lot better than he did last season. But I think adding Cam Reddish to the team, I think his confidence gets better. I think they gel well together. And I think maybe, what I'm saying? I'm not going to sound like a typical New York fan,
Yeah.
but I think that can open the door for Zion potentially. If he's not trying to go the AD route, I think having your boys on New York, I think it could be a good potential destination when he decides to leave. So I think adding Cam Reddish was a good fit. Kevin Knox, I'm not knocking his game, but he's been in the league for 4 years, right? The first 2 years, we get it. Okay, he's going to progress, but I haven't seen it progressing. He's riding the bench. I think it's best for him to go find another team where he's more suitable. So I thought it was a good trade, and I think adding Solomon Hill as well, a good veteran, plays great defense. I think it's a step in the right direction.
Okay. So you like it.
So Ray,
you like it from that perspective. So you like it. As
I
a
got a
Knicks
question.
fan,
I got
I
a
understand why
question.
you may like it. Go ahead.
I like it.
I got a question for Ray. Just a quick question before you go in, D. For Kevin Knox, do you see him as a benefit to the Hawks?
That's a good question. See, I think he's gonna get more love on the Hawks, but I think they're probably gonna keep him around for a year, and they're probably gonna ship him out somewhere too. I don't think,
No, I think
unfortunately,
this is his
if he
last year of
doesn't,
his option, of his rookie deal.
Okay.
So I think they
so
did it
they
to
might
make the
delete
numbers
him
work,
at
and
the
then
end
he
of the
can
season.
shoot.
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
I
he can
think,
shoot, of course. He can shoot.
and I think you bring him in because let's say if Kevin Knox turns out to be something decent, then that means he's with his size, you can trade Danilo Gallinari, which I think that's what's probably going to happen. You're probably looking to trade Danilo Gallinari because of his salary, that he's at about around 20 million a year. So if you could trade Danilo Gallinari out for somebody else and use that to fit with the Atlanta Hawks. Because I think the Atlanta Hawks are trying to go in for they need another guy. And I think they're really trying to get into the Ben Simmons sweepstakes, which I don't think they have a chance because they don't have enough in the tank to interest Philadelphia for that. So I think that's probably long and gone. I think a team that may have interest and maybe communicate with maybe if Oklahoma City Thunder want to give up Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, which I don't see that happening. Or maybe you're talking with Sacramento, but you already have a bunch of guards, So I think the only teams, maybe even talking to Washington about Beal to see, but I feel like that's still too many guard play. That's too much guards. I think the Atlanta Hawks need a nice good wing. They need a wing talent. They need somebody that can play on the wing, that can score, get buckets, make things happen. A Jimmy Butler, Jason Tatum, a LeBron James, something in one of those molds that plays primarily on the wing. That's what they need. That's what they really need in order to really be successful and take it to the next level. Because I feel like Clint Capella could use some improvement. I think that he could be shipped as well. So I think there's a lot of potential trades out here on the market. I think now that we're talking about the Cam Reddish, let's talk about, and I know last time we talked about Ben Simmons a little bit and about what the options are right there. But let's talk about if Damian Lillard, do you guys think Damian Lillard will get moved before the trade deadline, or do you think he stays on Portland?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That's a good question.
I don't think he will move this year. I think he'll wait until the summertime for his last season with Portland. Because I don't think, because he's a superstar. He has been with that team since he's been drafted. I don't think he would want to leave midway through the season and disrespect the fans like that. I think he's gonna be like, all right, let me play out this season and let me try to make moves in the summertime. So I think
he is hurt. He is recovering.
He's hurt. Yeah, I'm gonna.
He is hurt.
He's out for like
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna
think he comes back.
Is a better move for him.
What was that?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ray. I don't think he's gonna get moved right now. For one, he has an abdominal injury. He just had surgery, and right now he couldn't really get any value only because of the injury. So come next season, definitely Lillard out of Portland. Definitely.
Yes. Yeah, I agree with that. Definitely.
Do you think the Portland Trailblazers tank it this year? They sell, they get more picks, they try to keep Damian Lillard, and they trade everything else and try to rebuild and retool that whole team in free agency and trades and in the draft?
No, I don't think they keep Damian Lillard because, for one, it's Anthony Simmons' time right now, and he just had a performance of 40 points. He just put on a 40-piece game the other night, and come next season, they move on from Lillard. They trade, they get more picks and start fresh.
They get more picks and start fresh.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they make a lot of moves.
I second that. I second that. I think they'll get rid of Lillard because it's more space on the court. It's more space, and financially, I think they'll get rid of him. I do think they are going to tank it, though. I do agree with you. They are going to. I think they're going to tank it. I think so because
you don't think they're going to buy. You think they're selling. They're not buying in the trade market.
Yeah, they're not.
Because Robert Covington and Joseph Nurkic.
CJ McCollum. CJ's also hurt. I don't think he comes back.
So for next year.
I honestly, if you're tanking it, I just want those guys to get healthy. If I'm gonna tank it this year, then Damian, you're not coming back. What's the point? What's the point of you coming back?
McCollum too.
Yeah,
and they're older too.
Like, go relax. Go relax. Let me see who these young guys are who I want to keep.
Yeah.
And then trade Robert Covington and the center Yusuf. What's his name? Yusuf.
Out with the older and with the new.
Yeah, I mean, I would get rid of those guys because they wasn't really giving you that much. And Robert Covington probably give you more on the market. You probably just got to give him away for a bag of chips. And
Right.
Norman Powell. I mean, I might,
value of the trade market.
Huh?
Nurkic definitely has trade value.
He has
Definitely
trade
does.
value, but to whom? To me, he's a
He's
second
better
round
in
pick.
his catches. He's better in his catches.
He is better than Enes Kanter. I'll give you
Who
that.
who isn't who isn't better than
that.
Enes Kanter?
Yeah, there's a lot better than Enes
Who
Kanter. That
isn't
ain't
better than
saying much.
Enes? That dude, I'm waiting
Kanter,
for him to
read
get
him
off the
correctly.
Celtics, man.
Huh?
I'm waiting for Ennis to get off the Celtics. I can't wait for them
I
to
don't
come.
know why we haven't waived him yet. I would have rather waived him than Jabari.
Yeah, because he's at the last year of his contract.
Yeah, we only signed him for 1 year. And I'm like,
1 year,
don't sign him again. Don't sign him again. I think
Y'all need a big man.
He's
Why
big
would
for
y'all get
nothing.
rid of him?
we need a
big man right now.
reliable big man. A big man that actually makes sense to play.
Exactly.
He is not it. He is not it.
I don't know why is he still on. Why the Celtics still using him?
I think because it's the rebounding, and I think it's because it's past history and stuff like that. Maybe guys like him in the locker room.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
To me, he doesn't make sense in terms of basketball sense. Like he needs to work on his game.
Yeah.
So, and final thoughts.
My final thoughts is actually Q&A. Do you guys see the Portland Trailblazers moving Damian Lillard now or during the offseason? And was Cam Reddish, was the Cam Reddish trade a valuable trade between the Hawks and the Knicks? Was it beneficial for both sides, both teams?
Okay.
Ray, final thoughts.
Listen, I'm speaking to my New York Knicks fans with this statement I'm about to make. Do y'all think, New York Knicks fans, do y'all think bringing in Cam Reddish possibly brings in Zion? That's my question for today. Do you think that can possibly
They all
bring
played
Zion
for Duke too. They all played for Duke. Cam Reddish,
I have a
RJ
big
Barrett,
question.
and Zion Williamson. They all Duke.
I have a big
Duke
question.
players.
I have a big question for you both and for all you New York Knicks fans. You got to tune in next episode to find out what that question is. You see it live, starting right out. Next time, tune in, follow, like, comment, subscribe. Your man Ray, your man Ant. Tune in, follow, like, comment, subscribe. Talk to you later. Peace and love.